All right, looks like we're recording again. Probably jumped the gun with the audio. Sorry about that. Hi, friends. Welcome back to another game of Jeopardy. This is game number 6 of the very first Jeopardy game ever made for computer, made for PC anyway, the 1987 edition. And I'm on a 5-game win streak, which would have retired me from the show, according to the rules of 1987, but we get to play as long as we want, which are the current rules today. Until I lose, of course. I am a returning champion, $69,200, and we'll be playing against Keith. And, oh, Jody's come back for more. Good for you, Jody. Contestants, let's get ready to play Jeopardy! Remember, there's one daily double in this round, but if the computer selects it, the computer doesn't recognize it. So we may not see a daily double in this round, only if I pick it from these categories. French art starts with S. 1970s rock, Mars, Where's the Beef, and Horsing Around. Certainly a unique set of categories here. Let's get our feet wet with starts with S for $100. The answer is part of a watch or a planting season. Oh, I get it. What I thought season was the word. What is spring? Yeah, they're talking old-timey watches. Remember, this is from 1987, after all. Digital watches exist, but they were referring to the old-style springs and ones you wind and all that. Starts with S for 200. A refuge for wildlife where hunting is forbidden. What is a sanctuary? Sanctuary. Yeah, an animal sanctuary. All right. Hopefully the judge will be nicer to me on some of these today. Last game, it was rough. Starts with S for 300. Platform for working above the ground or a place to hang around. Place to hang around. Platform for working above the ground. What is a scaffold? Okay. I don't understand the other half of that clue, but I will take it. Starts with S for $400. This flexible layer of cells, I know this, of cells is the largest organ of the human body. What am I thinking about now? I was thinking about how the skin was the biggest organ in the human body. It's weird to think of the skin as an organ. I wonder how it qualifies. How does something qualify to be an organ? You know what I mean? Maybe we'll look that up and post that in the post game on the blog here. What you find on a lizard's skin or a butcher's counter? What are scales? Yeah, we have a blog that goes along with the YouTube channel, and after we play a game of Jeopardy, I do a little research about some of the clues and post some fun and interesting facts. And we hope you'll join at the links in the description. Let's go with Mars for 100. Mars really lives up to this colorful nickname. Mars really lives up to this colorful nickname. What is... Now, last time they buzzed me for not doing the. What is the red planet? Okay. What is the red planet? Mars. $200. While Earth has 1, Mars has 2. What are moons? Yeah. I don't remember the names of Mars's moons. We'll put that on the blog, too. The blog post. Mars for 3. In Holst's Planets Suite, Mars was identified as the bringer of this. Makes sense to me. What is war? He's the god of war. Mars for 400. The Viking space probe finally proved that these geographical features are natural and not planned. What are the canals of Mars? That's right. All throughout much of the 20th century, it was believed that there were man-made canals on Mars. Nope. 70s rock. British glitter rocker who was known to his fans as Ziggy Stardust. What is his name? Yeah, David Bowie. That's right. Ziggy Stardust. David Bowie. Mars. We'll finish that one up. This substance occurs on the Martian surface in its solid state only. What is water? Yeah, the polar caps of Mars are made of water. 70s rock for 100. Group which soared to top after Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham joined in 1975. What is Fleetwood Mac? That's one of those things I should have known, but my wife, she would have buzzed in right away on that. She knows her musical groups. Where's the beef for 100? Boeuf bourguignon. Beef bourguignon comes from this country. I believe it is France. Beef or beef bourguignon. It's hard to say. Where's the beef? Well, let's keep going with the beef category. Where's the beef for 200? Popular lunchbox meat named for a city in northern Italy. It's one of my son's favorites. What is bologna? Bologna. You couldn't pay me to eat that stuff today. As a kid, I liked it, but God, oh boy. Where's the beef for 300? Russian beef dish made with sour cream and served with noodles. Yes, I know now. Yes, what is beef stroganoff? You knew I wasn't going to spell stroganoff correctly. Yeah. Sour cream and served with noodles. Where's the beef, by the way, is the slogan that Wendy's used in like the early 1980s to promote their hamburgers. And I am one of those weirder pieces of trivia of my life. I once owned a t-shirt that had the slogan, "Where's the beef?" on it. What is stroganoff? FF. Well, not only did they not need the beef, but where is the beef? I also mangled up stroganoff terribly. Where's the beef for 4? Cowboys kept up their strength with these chewy strips of dried beef. What is jerky? Beef jerky. I love beef jerky. Well, some beef jerky. I don't like the chewy beef jerky. Where's the beef for 5? Raw beef and seasonings mixed with egg yolk. What is steak tartare? Yeah, I thought there was an E at the end. Steak tartare. There's a classic Mr. Bean episode where he orders steak tartare, and it just looks terrible. 70s rock for $200. This female singer was once the constant companion of a California governor, Linda Ronstadt. I wonder who the California governor was. We'll look that up and learn that too on the blog. Check the link in the description. See, I'm learning how to do all this. British obstacle races named for cross-country rides to reach yonder church steeple first. What is a steeplechase? Sure. It's where they ride the horse and then jump over the little hurdles and run through the little water pit. That's fun. Horsing around for $500. While an elephant's foot has 5, each horse consists of one of these. Each is a single toe. Interesting. I get in my YouTube recommendations a channel that like takes care of horse hooves. It's weird. Her album Tapestry stayed on the charts for 302 weeks, sold over 13 million copies. Who's Carole King? Tapestry. I don't get any time. The computer just goes. 70s rock for 4. California band who take it easy under a tequila sunrise. It's another tequila sunrise. Okay, don't make fun of me for answering this. Who are the Eagles? Oh, I got it right. That was a bit of a guess. It sounded like an Eagles song. Horsing around. I like when that happens. Horsing around for $100. Defined as the energy it takes Keith. The energy it takes a horse to raise 550 pounds 1 foot in 1 second. Which seems very arbitrary to me. But what is horsepower? 550 feet. No, 550 pounds 1 foot in a second is horsepower. Why did they pick 550? Both Trigger and Buttermilk are on exhibit in his museum, his Victorville, California museum. Trigger was the Lone Ranger, right? Or was Trigger? I know who was Roy Rogers. Yeah. Roy Rogers, California native. Yep. Horsing around for 300. I was thinking of silver, by the way. Ancient residents of Ilium should have looked this gift horse in the mouth. Clever clue. Ancient residents of Ilium should have looked this gift horse in the mouth. What is the Trojan horse? Trojan horse. Famous Trojan horse story. We're up to 4,200. Yes, we are. We're doing great in this round. It's because there aren't a lot of names or phrases that would screw up the scoring engine. French art for 100. And it's the Daily Double. And as you can probably guess, this is not my category. I will wager $700. I will wager $800. Famed Parisian art museum which houses the Mona Lisa. What is the Louvre? Louvre? They were nice to me. I spelled it wrong, I think. $5,000. And we keep going. French art for 2. Or deux. Right? That's French. Dutch by birth, this post-impressionist's many self-portraits includes one with a bandaged ear. Who is Vincent van Gogh. Yeah, he was a little nutty. Nutty with the cutting of his ear. French art for the Trois. Nightclub associated with Toulouse-Lautrec. Its name was the title of his film biography. I'm going to give it a shot. Nightclub associated with Toulouse-Lautrec. What is the Moulin Rouge? Oh, I got it. Okay. I paused for a minute because the Moulin Rouge, the famous movie, came out well after this game came out. So I wasn't sure if there's a connection there. French art for cat. Didn't even have time to read it. Flowing style of design lasted from the 1890s to about the 1910s. It means new art in French. What is Art Nouveau? And French art for Cinq. And the answer is sculptor known for his nude figures with works including The Thinker and The Kiss, and that was Rodin, or Rodin, I think is how you pronounce it. Good round. All together, we did well. Double Jeopardy coming up, but first, a quick moment to pause. Catch my breath. I did a lot of talking in that round. All right, friends, hope you're all having a good day. Thanks for watching the video and sticking with it. We're going to enter Double Jeopardy now, and the computer's going to start picking right away, so I'm going to read off these 6 categories very quick. They are notorious leaders, clothing, rivers, computer talk, misunderstood monsters, and cuss words. Largest river of South America. It carries more water than great rivers of Africa, Asia, and North America combined. What is the Amazon? Yeah, the big famous Amazon River. That was worth $800, huh? Okay, I'll take it. Clothing, rivers, computer talk, misunderstood monsters, cuss words. Let's start with computer talk. Remember, 1987 when this came out. Computer talk for 200. The internet is not one of the answers. 8 units of computerized information or something an orthodontist checks. What is your byte? Byte. What is a byte? 8 bits in a byte. 8 zeros and ones in a byte. Yeah. Your orthodontist checks. Very clever. Computer talk for 4. Information can be stored on this item, which sounds like a melted record. I'm going to answer this, but this is a term I'm not sure I've ever heard before. Information can be stored on this item, which sounds like a melted record. A melted record would be a soft disk. No? Okay. A floppy disk is probably. Melted would probably be floppy. There's a floppy disk. Okay. The melted record thing kind of threw me off. Floppy disk. Oh, with a C, too. Okay. All right, Keith. More computer talk for $600. And the answer is not so hard term for programming as opposed to equipment. What is software? The programming is the software and the equipment is the hardware. All right, computer talk for 8. Terms describing most computers and watches which don't have hands. What is digital? Digital watch, digital computer. 7,500. Computer talk for $1,000. When a computer is easy for its operator to understand, it's called this amiable term. It is user-friendly. Yeah, user-friendly. I think aside from floppy disks, I think most of those terms we still use today in computing. So that's very nice. I gotta see what cuss words is about. C-U-S, cuss words. Eyes in some cameras do this automatically. Okay, so it's words containing C-U-S. C-U-S. What is focus? Cuss words. 8,700 to Keith's 1,000. Cuss words for 4. Daily double. Okay. All right, 8,700. Let's bet 1,300 and get to an even 10 grand. Ancient Chinese calculator worked by sliding counters along pods. What is an abacus? Yeah. Still people use them today in certain parts of the world. My understanding is once you get a lot of dexterity in using one of those, you can really whip through calculations quick. He led a slave rebellion against the Romans in 73 BC. Oh, right, Spartacus. Cuss words for 800, please. A closed political party meeting to, I'll finish the clue, select candidates or plan strategies. What is a caucus? I spent some time in Iowa in my life, and that was a big deal. They were the first state in the country to caucus for the presidency nominations. Caucus. First name of Stoic Roman Emperor Aurelius, author of Meditations, and his name is Marcus. Keith with $2,000. 4 categories to go. We go next to rivers for $200. In Breakfast at Tiffany's, this was wider than a mile. Breakfast at Tiffany's. I never saw the movie, but I remember the film. No, that's the song Breakfast at Tiffany's. It is Moon River, was wider than a mile. Clothing, $800. Inspired by Dietrich and war workers, this male attire became stylish for 40s women. What are pants? Boy, I kind of overthought that one, didn't I? Pants. The answer is pants. $1,000 clothing. About 80% of all leather is used to make these. Oh, what are shoes? Okay. Cowboy boots crossed my mind, but that's a lot of cowboy boots for all that leather. Misunderstood monsters for $800. Kind of creature Gort was in The Day the Earth Stood Still. I don't know. Gort was a robot. Never saw it. Misunderstood monsters for 1,000. Metal lethal to lycanthropes who let things get real hairy. Silver. I have no idea what any of that clue is referring to, so we'll look that up later. $200. Igor delivered the wrong brain to this man's monster, who is Dr. Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein, I suppose. Keith got in quick on that one. Misunderstood monsters for $400, and the answer is this Egyptian got a bad rap. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Who is the mummy? That's a terrible clue. All right. All right, now to Notorious Leaders for $1,000. Japanese premiere during... I think I know this. Japanese premiere during World War II. He was executed as a war criminal in 1948. Is it Hirohito? No. No. My apologies to Hirohito. Who is Tojo? Okay. Misunderstood monsters for $600. What hungered for in the 1983 film? What Deneuve and Bowie hungered for? Hungered for blood. What is blood? Boy, that was not my category, was it? Notorious Leaders. $400. Austrian who wanted to be a priest, then a painter, then ruler of the world. Yeah, who is Adolf Hitler? Hitler. Yeah, that's... Yeah, he's notorious. Let's move on. Notorious Leaders for $200. While fiddling around, this Roman emperor had his wife and mother murdered. That's not very nice. It was Nero. Oh, those crazy Romans. Notorious Leaders for $600. Long-ruling Russian dictator whose policies killed millions of his own countrymen. Who is Stalin? Joseph Stalin. I don't like this category. This is a sad category. This Ugandan dictator, well, that pretty much gives it away, was rumored to have eaten some of his enemies, who is Idi Amin. Let's move on from the Notorious Leaders category. Please, oh please. Clothing for $200. Larry Holmes needs 2, but Michael Jackson prefers 1. What are gloves? Yeah, Michael Jackson always wore the white glove, and the other guy's a boxer, so he needs 2. Clothing for $400. What Chaplin wore and horses run in? Yeah, what is a derby? A derby hat. Yeah. That was a weird clue. What Chaplin wore, the hat, what horses run in, a derby. Clothing for $6. This fashion length came between mini and maxi. I don't know. Midi. You have a mini skirt, a midi skirt, and a maxi skirt. Rivers for $400. Where Stephen Foster's old folks feel at home. What is the Swanee River? On the Swanee River. I don't know all the words. Rivers for $6. India's Ganges River is considered sacred by members of this faith. Who? Oh, by members of this faith. Who were Hindus, okay. It's Hinduism is the religion. And then rivers for $1,000. And the answer is companion river to the Euphrates and the site of Babylon. What is the Tigris? Tigris and the Euphrates. Keith with 4,400, Jody 1,400. I've got $14,400. So I can wager up to 10 grand, and even if I get it wrong, I still win the game. Remember, the computers don't get to play Final Jeopardy. It's the rule if you're playing with multiple people, but it's just you and me. So let's move ahead and play Final Jeopardy. The Bible is the category. And I can wager up to 10 grand. Let's do $5,600. Let's go for an even 20 grand on this one. The category is the Bible. Here's the clue. According to Genesis, the number of the day on which God created a firmament and divided the waters. Well, the first day he did the light, right? What is the number of the day? And then he lined the days. Probably the second day. What is the second day? Hey, I picked it right. All right. Yeah, you do the light, and then you do land and sea, and then you do stuff after that. It was the second day. $20,000. Good run. That was a good game there. It is. I think it's time for me to sign off my little run of Jeopardy games here, but I'm excited. I'm gonna try out my capture card for the first time for recording a video. So we'll be playing, I think, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3 on the Wii U in just a moment. So look forward to that. I hope you subscribe, because apparently, like, YouTube will tell you when that video comes up. I don't know how this YouTube thing works. Hey, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day.